Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all are you doing well. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, so please get subscribed for the upcoming videos and press the bell icon so you will never miss any update, for the new topic and new sessions. As in every video, we are going to learn a new topic in Python. And at the end of this course, you will be completing the whole Python programming course, and then we will be starting with the development part. Right now, we are learning basics of Python. Okay, so let's get started. Today we are going to learn about for loop. What is for loop? We will see in detail. So very first, let's open IDLE, our editor, where I'm going to code. I'll click on file. I'll say new file. Sorry, by mistake, I click on open. I'll close it. I'll say file, new file. All right. Okay. Now, very first, let's discuss what is for loop. Okay. So before discussing what is for loop, let's discuss what is loop, right? So loop is what? Something which is repeating, right? Something which is repeating repeatedly. It's repeating, right? Till it satisfied the condition. For example, you are listening to one song again and again. So what you will say, I am listening this song in a loop, right? Again and again, and again and again. And what can be the condition? Your satisfaction, right? Like you will feel good. Okay, now I'm feeling very good. Like I'm listening this song again and again, again and again, and my soul is feeling now good. And now I stop. So there was a condition, and condition was what? Like you feel now totally good, and then you stopped, right? Okay, so what we are going to do with for loop, we are going to set a range, right? We are going to set a range till it will repeat what? Till it will repeat what? Loop. Okay, we are going to set one range and then it will keep on repeating again and again. That is called as for loop in Python. But how to implement in program? Let's see. So what I want to do is I want to print a range from 1 to 10. Okay, for loop I want to do what? I want to print 1 to 10. So what is the syntax? Syntax is very first you have to say for. You have to give any variable name. I'll give it I. Okay. Usually in for loop, people use I. Okay. You can use any variable name. Okay. Anything, any, but it should be alphabetical. Okay. So I will use I. Then I'm using in keyword. And then I'm saying for I in range. What is my range of I? Start with 1 and end to 10. Okay, close the bracket, and there is a syntax, always follow colon. You have to give colon. If you will not give colon, your alignment will be wrong and it will throw in syntax error. Okay, so always follow and then print what? Print I. So what will happen is it will print from 1 to 10, but let's see how it works. Control plus F5, I will run the code. I have made one folder on desktop Python programs. I'm saving all my programs there. I'm saying for underscore loop. I'll press enter. Now you will see, okay, now how the Python for loop works. Okay, for I in range. So basically my I is a variable which is in range with 1 to 10. So always remember what is the last range you have given. It takes -1. Okay, it will start with 1, but when it ends it will take -1. So if you give 10, it will end on 9. Okay, if you want to print till 10, so here instead of 10 you will say 11. So it will take -1, that is it will print till 10. So I will say 11. Now it will print till what? 10. Okay, so in for loop, whatever is the end range you have given, it takes -1. So right now it is printing till 10. Okay, now for example, if I want to print from 5 to 10, so what I will say, this is my first range. So I'll give 5 to 10. So what it will print? It will print 5 to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, in this way it works. Okay, so basically I is your variable which is in range from 5 to 10. Okay, basically you will say 11, but whenever it runs, it's take -1 and print I. So what happen is by default, like if like by default there is a +1 thing is there, right? Like +1 by default. Even though if I run this code, it will go in the same way, right? So by default, it consider it as +1, +1. Like every time I 5 will print, then +6, then +1 7, then +1 8. Okay. Now, for example, if I'll say I want to go reverse, right? If I want to go reverse, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So first range, I'll give it 10, comma, go till 1. Okay. But what will happen when I run the code? It will not work. Why? Because plus it take by default, but I have to give -1 every time, -1, right? And then if I'll run, then it will go in reverse, right? The reason why my plus it takes by default, but if you want to do minus, then you have to, if you have to mention it, right? So what is my starting range? Starting range is 10. Every time what I want to do, I want to say -1. So -1, -1, -1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It is not printing till 1 because here it takes plus, right? Here it's taking +1. So it is printing only till 10 to 1. If you want to print till 10 to what? It is printing 10 to 2. If you want to print till 10 to 1, you have to say 0. Now it will print what? 10 to, now see, 1 second, I'll close this. I'll run this. It will print 10 to 1, right? So this is how increment and decrement works. So now what is increment and decrement? For example, if you are saying minus, it means what? Decrement. You are decrementing the value, right? And if you are saying plus, it means what? You are incrementing the value. Okay. So right now I am decrementing. Here I am decrementing it every time it by -1, starting with 10 until 1. Okay. All right. So this is how for loop works. I hope guys you understood. If you have not understood, please comment in the comment section. So maybe I'll make one more video on for loop. Let's see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Stay connected.